It just brings me back to my Barbie days. Packaging. I love the packaging. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday Favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have got some fun girly favorites for you this week. And also, I was kind of overall enjoying a makeup look that wasn't super involved or anything. Went out of town with Timothy for our anniversary, so just kind of wanted some girly cute makeup, but that wasn't like crazy involved and took a ton of time to do. So that's the kind of favorites that I was loving this week. So yeah, let's get to it. Really quickly, I want to mention this palette. I've already shown this in my BoxyCharm unboxing because that's where I got it originally. And then I've also shown this in a Friday Favorites already, but I was still loving it this week and brought it with me out of town. And I just think this palette is so good. This is the Pure Sculptor Highlight and Contour Palette, but I use this mainly on my eyes and I just love it on the eyes. So just a little side note, brought it with me again and just loved it, like this all over the lid and then just a little bit of this in the crease and outer corner. I mean, just a super quick, easy eye look that is so beautiful and just one of my favorite sort of makeup looks. So had to mention this again because I was still loving it this week. Oh my goodness, have y'all seen the Mallywood collection from Mally? This is so stinking cute. Brought this with me out of town, been using it all week, and I just love it. This is the Mallywood eyeshadow palette. And this is what the outside box looks like the sleeve. So this kind of slides out. So the sleeve looks pink, and then the actual palette looks pink and gold. And it just makes me happy. Like, this packaging just makes me want to dance a little jig because that is so happy and beautiful and girly, and I love everything about it. Okay. What's in this palette? I do have this on my eyes today, PS. So these are awesome because you can use them on your eyes. Again, it would be that simple, really beautiful makeup look, same idea as the Sculptor palette, but also you could use this on your face as well. So it's kind of like a face and an eye palette in one. I've used this on my face. I mainly use this in my crease on my eyes, and it's just perfect for that. So what do I have on my eyes today? I have a little bit of this in my crease. I have a little bit of this in my crease. I have a little bit of this in my crease. I have this on my lid, which this is a very loosely packed shimmery shade. So it's beautiful. I mean, I love it on the eyes, but it's delicate. So you want to be really, really delicate with it. And I do use this with a mixing medium. So I have all those, and then I have a little bit of this darker shade in my outer corner. So let me get that swatched on my thumb here real quick so I can show you all the things. So there are all of those. And Mally's shadows, I mean, are so good. They are so easy to work with. Just, I mean, I've described them before as a perfect shadow formula. They really, really are because they are pigmented, but not like difficult to use pigmented, and they're not pigmented where they're frustrating to use. They're right in between where they're just buildable, but still can really build up to be just so beautiful and natural on the eyes. And this whole like feeling of this palette, like with this right here, it's just this peachy, soft, sweet sort of a makeup look. It is so pretty. I'm loving this palette. I really have gotten more into, well, I would say I've gotten more into her shadows because I've tried them. Like once I got one of her palettes, I was like, I've been missing out because they are such a good formula. So yes, the Mallywood is no different. It is awesome. It's a great formula and it's adorable. I brought my cute little baby dandelion with me out of town and loved it. So instead of swatching this one and using more of it up, I'm gonna use this one, which is also a little baby one, but there's, I think, let's see how much, let's just compare how much product there is in each of these. So this has 2.3 grams in it, and this has 3.5. So this is such a good deal. This was part of that Ulta set. Such a good little set. If it's still available, I will link it down below for you. But Dandelion is such a nice blush. If you can't get that set anymore, these little like small guys are great. I love these. Like I much prefer to buy this size than the full size just because it takes up less space. You still get a good amount of product and it's cute and little. So all around just really good. So Dandelion is a beautiful neutral blush. I don't have it on today. I have something else on that I can't wait to show you, but I love Dandelion. It is a very light pink blush, so it really has to be built up, but if you are going for that soft, easy sort of a makeup look, this is perfect for that. So this right here with that Sculptor palette, I wore that makeup look one day, and also this lip that I'm going to share with you in a second, and it was just really, I would say that's my favorite makeup look. Like if I'm just going to wear something that I think I feel fresh in, I feel pretty in, but not overdone, it's that sort of a makeup look. Like this kind of a lip, and then that kind of an eye look, like that Sculptor palette. So yeah, I think it's just beautiful. So almost like bridally, kind of a bridal sort of a makeup look. So love Dandelion. I would say this is probably best suited for porcelain to light medium skin tone because it's very, very light. I mean, you could use it kind of as a blush topper if you have a deeper skin tone, but the thing is it really just doesn't have a lot of shimmer to it or sheen to it. It's really just basically a matte pink, or maybe satin. Maybe satin. And then what I have on my cheeks right now is this adorable blush, also from the Mallywood collection. Look at this. I mean, the whole collection is adorable, but this is my favorite. It just brings me back to my Barbie days. It just is so pink and shimmery and fun and happy. I love it. So I love the packaging. And this almost has like a rubbery, not full on squishy feeling, but almost kind of squishy, like a rubbery sort of feeling to the top. So that's kind of a fun little random extra thing too. I guess it's like some kind of a seal to seal in that glitter. It's just so fun because this doesn't feel gritty at all. This is smooth. So anyway, I love the packaging is what I'm trying to say. The packaging. I love the packaging. And then the actual blush itself is so pretty. So it's this swirly sort of a situation. And really when I first saw it, I was like, this is really interesting. But look at it on the cheeks. Again, it's that beautiful, sweet, fresh, bridally kind of a makeup look. So I did wear this again with that Sculptor palette, and it was so pretty. But you can see it's also gorgeous with the Mallywood eyeshadow palette. It's so beautiful on the cheeks. And another thing I love about this blush, so you swirl it all together, making it look bad, but when you swirl it all together, it's this gorgeous color, first off, but it's really, really easy to work with. It's such a nice formula to it because it is very, very buildable. Like in a swatch, it's gonna look like it's more on the intense side here, but with a brush, it's very buildable. So it's not a difficult blush to work with. It's not like you put it on your face and it's this big stamp of pink that then you have to try to blend. It's just this very soft, buildable sort of a formula, and it has this gorgeous, just tiny bit of a sheen to it. It just catches the light just barely. So, I mean, it's not metallic, it's not shimmery. It's just got this little bit of glow to it that just looks so beautiful on the cheeks. This is like a perfect blush. If you can get this, I would say absolutely my number one thing that I love from the collection is this blush, and the eyeshadow palette is a close second. These are both just so good. This is what the box looks like for this. So yeah, love it. Definitely would say go check it out. And the lip color that I'm wearing right now that I was loving this week, brought it with me out of town. Again, it's that sweet, fresh, girly, bridally sort of a makeup look, is this one right here. Of course, I still have the box, and I've had this for a while now. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Love lipstick, and this is in 430 Crazy Beautiful. So there is the box. Really beautiful packaging on this lipstick. I mean, this is fancy looking. So you pull it up from the bottom like this, and then this part comes out. You do have the color up at the top, which is nice. And it's real weighty feeling. This feels like kind of like a traditional lipstick bullet, like it would have the regular lid, but then it's got this fancy crystal-y looking lid. Is that, would you call that crystal-y? Well, plasticky, thick plasticky lid, but that doesn't sound very exciting. It looks very fancy, but thick plasticky lid doesn't sound that fancy, but it is. So this is a really just, first off, it has this interesting sort of a shape to the lipstick bullet, which cool, I mean, I don't really know how I feel about that. I guess it's fine. Totally works. It's so, sure, why not? The formula of this is just a super comfortable, creamy lipstick. Like if you want a lipstick that can live in your purse for forever, pretty much go with everything, go with you on vacation, be really comfortable, hydrate your lips, this is a great option. It looks beautiful on the lips. It's very hydrating, so it feels really comfortable. I think it makes the lips look kind of just full and healthy because it's so hydrating and also has that sheen and shine to it. So it's just really, really pretty. I loved it. Like I just kept grabbing for it. This is the only lipstick that I brought. Well, I brought this one and then the gloss that I'm about to mention to you, but I kept grabbing for this the most just because it's so easy and it's so pretty and it's so comfortable. It's just good. So the gloss that I brought is this one, which again, it's a super easy makeup product. This is the IT Cosmetics Vitality Gloss Stain in Je ne sais quoi. So it looks like it's gonna be this really, really light pink. And it kind of starts out that way, but looks like this. Got kind of like a curvy, banana shaped doe foot applicator. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, kind of like a banana shape. It's got like a little bit of a curve to it. So it starts out a very light see-through pink, but then it has that reaction where it becomes your perfect pink. So it kind of deepens as you wear it. So it's really pretty with this. So I did wear them together. It's just such a pretty, easy gloss. Like it's comfortable, feels hydrating on the lips. It doesn't look like you're overly made up or anything, but does give your lips some color and it kind of develops a little bit more. Gives more color than this does. Like for me, when I put this on, it deepens up to be, like you can even see it right there. It deepens up to be, I wouldn't call it a hot pink, it's not to that point, but it is a, and I wouldn't even call it a baby pink because that sounds like a bubblegum pink. It's not really that. It's more of a, it almost becomes like a mid-tone pink. So it really does give some color to the lips, but just feels very hydrating. It's really, really easy. Doesn't feel like it's gonna get all over your teeth because it really ultimately is more of a super light pink, almost clear sort of a gloss that's really just reacting with your lips. So if it does get on your teeth, there's really not a ton of color to the actual gloss itself, if that makes sense. So it's just easy and comfortable and really pretty. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.